Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Analytics with Amrita. So today we are solving a question based on joins. So let's see what is the question. Write a query to get category wise sales of orders that were not returned. So we have two tables. First one is order tables and the second one is returns table. Let's see what are the data we have in both the tables and let's execute this query to see all the details. So in orders table, we have 9,994 rows, and in returns table, we have 296 rows. So let me show you one by one, so that you guys are not get confused how many rows we have. In orders table, we have 9,994 rows, and in returns table, we have 296 rows, right? So what is the question? Let's go by the question. In write a query to get category wise sales. Okay, category wise sales. So we in returns table we have only order id and return reason, and in orders table we will get our category and sales, that is quantity, how many quantities are sold. So that is sales of the orders. Okay, that is sales. So from orders table we will use our category. So for to find the category, we will write select category from orders. Okay. From here we will get our category, right? Uh, that were orders that were not returned. Okay. So we get our categories. Okay. To find the sales, to find the total sales for any order whichever is placed. Okay. So for that we will write what? Sum sales. From that we will get sales for particular category. To get a sales for a particular category, what we will do? We will use group by, because here it's clearly mentioned we have to get the sales by we have to get the sales category wise. So here instead of sales we will write quantity. Okay, group by what? Category, because it's asking for category wise. So here from here we will get our um, let alias this as total sales. Okay, let's execute this, and from here we will get category like how many whatever the sales are done for the particular category. Okay, so what it's mentioned here, orders that were not returned. To get the details, orders details from the return table, what we have to do? We have to join both the tables. How we will join? First we will write join. Okay, we will write other table name, that is returns table. Okay, let's, because every time we have to write returns orders, so instead of that we will use alias. For returns table we are using alias r, and for orders table we are using alias as o. Okay, and on what basis we are joining? So we are joining because whatever the order are placed, the same orders must be returned on some of the orders must be returned. So we will join orders table on the basis of order id, because both the uh, table will have same order id. Whatever the order id present in orders table, that same order id will be present in the returns table as well. So we will write o dot order id and is equal to r dot order id. And there must be question why we are using bracket here, because there is a space in between the column name order id, that's why we are using a bracket here. Okay, and why we are not using alias in front of category, whereas we should use? Because in both the tables the category is only present in orders table, The same way the quantity is only present in orders table. Okay, that's why we were previously not using it, but now let's put this and let's see what is happening. Okay, once we join, then we will got to know what are the sales. But what we have to find, we have to find what are the orders that were not returned. That means we have to use left joins. When we use left join, that means the table which is present on orders table, this is our left table, and returns table is our right table. So we will get all the orders, all the details of from orders table, and those which are not present, in returns table, we will get a null value in front of that. Okay, so here I can show you, like, let's remove this, and instead of category, let's put order ID. Okay, the same way here, let's put r dot order ID. Okay, and let's execute this. Okay, so here we missed and let's remove this as well for now, or let's comment this, and we will this, and let's execute this much and see what will as this is the order ID which is present in orders table, and this is the order ID which is present in returns table, right? So those order ID which is not present in returns table is coming as null. So here we have to find that were not returned. That means the order ID which are coming as null, that are the orders which are not returned. So how we will find this? Okay, this, you got the concept, right? Okay, what we have to find? We have to find the orders which are coming as null, or the orders which are not present in returns table. Okay, so let's do our thing. Let's okay, we have to find, let's keep this thing, and we will write our query again beside below this. Select o dot category, o sum, o dot quantity. Why we are, as I previously mentioned, why we are using quantity, from orders o, left join, returns are on o dot order ID and r dot order ID group by category. What is the condition? Where r dot order ID is null, right? This is our condition, where the order ID which is this column where it's coming as null, this should be this is the order ID. You can say this is the order, these are the order ID in front of which null is coming. These are the order ID which are not returned. So let's run this. Now we got our answer. Like, as you can see, this is the order, this much sales has been done. Let's alias this is the total sales. Okay, I hope you understand why we are using null here, right? Because those order, when we do left join on both the tables, the orders which are present in orders table, that is fine, but those orders which are not present in returns table, that will show as a null. Okay, so whatever the columns, rows which are coming as null is the orders which are not returned. Those order IDs are not returned. The same way we will, this is our first approach. So same way we will, and there is one more approach. So the same query we will write, and we will write order ID. We will do a bit of change here. Instead of is null, we will put not in. We'll write select order ID from returns. That means those order ID which are not in returns table. So let's execute this. Let's see whether we are getting the answer as right or not. Okay. So here we have to change it as o dot order ID. Okay. And let's execute this. We got the same answer, right? The order ID, select category. This is the quantity, whatever it's sold. We joined orders table to returns table. We use left join. Here we joined on the basis of order ID of return table and order ID of orders table, where the condition is order ID, orders tables order ID not in returns table. That means those orders which are not present in returns table, those are not returned, right? Those in returns table, only those order IDs are present which are returned. So that means those order ID which are not present in returns table, those are not returned. So we wrote the same thing here. Order ID, O dot order ID not in order ID in returns table. So we got the same answer from both the queries, right? So this is how we can solve these kind of question. As you can see, both the approach are giving us the same answer. This is how we will solve this kind of question. Thank you.